fake it. I'm not gonna fake going. I'm not gonna turn on the recording just so we can be like, oh, we're recording. Also, I'm recording.
Hey, it's recording!
Shut up.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay, so we're talking about movies that we decided upon? This is what this podcast is?
Yeah, I'm gonna close the door. Hold on. I should
Okay.
have started.
Look, gang. I'm Joe. That's Alex.
I'm Jeremy. Hi. Welcome to the Joe and Jeremy podcast. I'm Joe. That's Jeremy.
What's first? No, reverse alphabetically, you're still... Jeremy would be first.
I'm Joe. That's Jeremy.
Okay, look.
So, we're trying to figure out where we're at creatively with this podcast.
Mm-hmm. We decided today, at least, we've about movies, and I think I have a good topic.
But you didn't specify what it would be about loud enough or slow enough.
Huh?
You just went, today's gonna be my movie. I think you gotta slow it
Today
down.
it's gonna be about movies!
Too loud.
Let's talk about a Quentin
Well,
Tarantino movie, Inglourious Basterds!
Joe has a theory about Inglourious
It's not in
Basterds.
theory, it's just an analysis of Inglourious Basterds.
Well,
I don't
you
know if you've ever
called it a
seen...
theory before.
I did, but I lied.
I don't know
So-
I haven't heard the analysis.
Yes.
He's just gonna tell it. And then I'm gonna talk about Snowpiercer because I think it's the silliest movie. Anyway,
Maybe we'll talk about Alien. Whatever.
whatever.
So-
wait, we gotta explain Inglourious Basterds.
Yes, I'm saying. I was going to get into it. So,
Okay.
Inglourious Basterds
Yes.
opens
Yes.
with a scene with the Nazi played by the German guy that's in all the Quentin Tarantino movies.
Now, what's a scene?
Get the fuck out. Done.
What is his name? He's a really good actor.
Yeah, I think it's Hans Gruber, but that's not at all his name.
That's the character's name, I think.
No, it's not. But basically, he does the whole speech about the mice, and you should see the movie. Really,
You're
though. It's a good
awful
movie.
at explaining this.
No, so
movie.
he goes to the Jews in France house because right now it's Nazi occupied France,
Yeah.
right? And so this Nazi, who's played by the German guy, comes to this
Farm.
farm.
And Jews are hiding under the floorboards.
Yeah.
And he gives this speech to the farm owner guy, and he's like, "Ooh, mice."
He says we're dogs and they're mice, and we have to kill all the Jews, basically.
Yeah, that's what he says. Word for word. We're dogs, they're mice. Jew killing.
Yeah.
That's.
By that he means Jews are mice.
And that goes on for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. Okay, and then from that point on in the movie,
Yeah.
most of the atrocities committed on screen are by the titular Inglourious Basterds, which are the American troops
Yeah.
liberating France.
Yes.
Okay? And I think, let me tell you, I'll describe the movie first, then I'll tell you what I think. So, then this team of the Inglourious Basterds, they're called the Bear or somethings.
No, they're
The
called
Jew Bear. One of them's
What?
called the Jew Bear.
Sure.
One of them is a Jewish guy, and he's called the Bear
I don't-
Jew. He's the Bear Jew, and he
I don't
kills
remember.
all of them.
I don't
Basically,
remember.
our team, a ragtag team of Americans, there's other side plots, but there's a ragtag team of Americans
Yeah.
are brutal.
Yeah,
Like, they
scalp
torture
people.
and they scalp
Yeah,
Nazis.
that's like a big plot point. And they carve swastikas in their foreheads.
Yeah,
It's a
they're
big
fucking
thing.
nuts.
Yeah,
okay?
they're crazy.
That's why
They're just kind of walking around too.
Uh-huh. And they...
Nuts!
They,
It's nuts!
and by the
It's
end of
nuts!
by the end of the movie,
Nuts!
they blow up a
Sorry.
theater.
Yeah, the Hitler's in it.
Yeah, by the end of the movie...
There's like a big Quentin Tarantino theory that like that's the point
Where the timeline just-
where the timeline went crazy.
Uh-huh.
And that's
they
why Django
they
had-
blow up
They blow up Hitler
Yeah.
before he's supposed to die.
in real life.
In real
IRL.
life. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Not
Now a
bef-
timeline
yeah.
if you're into alternate history. Okay,
Yeah.
so
And then
The OTL.
Django happens and then Hateful Eight.
Django was before that, man.
No, was it?
Before the Civil War.
I don't remember.
Dude, you don't know your timeline. Anyway,
When did the Civil War happen? Was it after the Holocaust? When was World War II?
like yesterday.
Way more before World War One? Way more?
Way more significantly before. Okay.
Before the American Revolution?
We're here. We're here today.
Yeah.
I'm here today to bring you a thing. I think the message of the movie, of Inglourious Basterds, is... Okay, first before I tell you the message, I want to keep you on the hold.
Stop.
Who are
You've
you
done this
rooting
3
for?
times.
The whole movie. You watched the movie. You've seen the movie.
What?
You've seen Inglourious Basterds,
Yeah.
correct? Who are you rooting for when you're watching Inglourious Basterds?
The French girl.
The French... Okay.
That's like the
I meant-
main plot.
Yeah,
There's a French girl.
But
she was the
also
girl
vicious.
hiding. Yeah, but
She was the girl hiding under the
she
floorboard.
was the girl
She gets
hiding
away.
under the floorboard. She runs away, and then she like opens a movie theater later in like Paris or something.
And Nazi boy gets involved with her.
Yeah,
and
Nazi
he's like,
boy.
we're gonna host a movie.
You ever seen Civil War? It's the bad guy from Civil War. That's
It
the
is.
actor.
Yeah.
He's German, I guess, for real.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Ooh, you're cute," but in German.
In
And
French,
she's-
actually, because they have the scenes in French, because she's in France.
Oh right. So he's like, "Oh, you're cute," in a French German.
He's speaking
Accent.
French,
German accent.
Basically, she has his movie theater.
Yeah.
He's like, hey,
That
Hitler.
guy's talented. He speaks French
Yeah.
and English.
Freaking yeah, man.
He's a
So
talented
this-
dude.
so-
Magneto's in it. Magneto's in the movie.
Yep.
He's English though. He's
Yeah.
not talented that much.
And
He
then-
speaks German though.
And then
Yeah.
the Hitler comes to the movie theater to watch a movie,
Yeah.
and then the Inglourious Bastards and the not French girl. Do they team up or is it just like
No, they're just separate. The Inglourious Bastards are like, we're gonna kill Hitler in this movie theater, and then the French girl's like, I'm gonna kill Hitler in my movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
So she blows up the movie theater with her in it, and like half the Inglourious Bastards are in it, and the other half are like with the guy from the beginning, the Nazi, who's like, ooh, mice,
mice?
Jews.
Yes.
And they carve a
Very
swastika
cute.
into his forehead.
Yeah. Okay. So I want
This is a weird episode too. We've said swastika a lot.
Oh, whatever. Sorry, Inglourious
Is that
Bastards.
going to be the title? We've said swastika.
We've said swastika a lot.
I don't know if I want.
Yeah, I
that
don't want it to be our title. Okay, look. Who are you rooting for in that movie?
The French girl.
Which team? The Nazis or the Americans?
The Americans. Sure.
Okay. But they're assholes to you on screen.
What?
The Americans do brutal things on screen. Talk
Yeah.
about brutal things directly that they've done.
Yeah.
And the only thing the Nazis say they do
Kill
is that
Jews.
weird mouse speech at the beginning. But you know, obviously out of context, that that's exactly what they do is they kill Jews.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't like the Nazis. And I think the movie is about the internal contradiction between the personal and the global that is World War II.
Jesus Christ! I did not know. I didn't know what he was gonna say.
That despite the fact that
This is so intense.
look.
This is such an intense.
Look, I have some wild theories. So basically,
Oh my god.
even though our troops are murderers and
Yeah.
they torture people, you get the big picture as the
Yeah.
audience. That
Yeah.
the Nazis you assume deserve it, even though maybe they didn't kill any Jews specifically. They just were scripted by the Nazis, right? Because you know the players of the game, and you know who you want to win because of the
Yeah.
values they're pulled. I think that that's the beautiful thing about Quentin Tarantino is he can make you root for these really crazy people. There's wonderful
Yeah.
characters that are complete assholes.
Sure. I mean, it's fucking Brad Pitt. So he's.
Yeah, you're gonna love Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
No, but the
I
thing
love
is,
Brad
Brad
Pitt.
Pitt's been a bad guy.
I love
before.
Brad Pitt.
Also,
I love Brad
It's like
Pitt.
the fifth, yeah.
Well,
It's like
let's talk about Brad
he
Pitt.
does a lot of American soldiers in
He's
World War
a
II.
hunky man. I'm straight, by the way. He's a hunky man.
I'm not. So
Brad Pitt. Yeah.
he plays a lot of World War II American troopers.
Does he?
Yeah,
I've
the
only
new one
seen him
recently.
in Fight Club and in Glorious Bastards.
Yeah, you've seen him
And
more.
that's
You
it.
probably just don't remember it.
I don't. Was he in Transformers? No.
No.
Was he? I didn't see Transformers. I don't know why. Anyway, is that your whole? You said you had more theories about. Are you opening a Snapchat?
No, Mom.
Who do you think you are? Me in episode 1? Who do you
That
think
was
you are? Me
bullshit.
in episode 1? Nah, it's fine. No one's judging me. Are you judging me? I judge me.
Okay.
I went to
So-
law school for 12 years. I
So
became
I-
a judge.
Whatever.
judge
Basically,
myself.
you get my theory about Inglourious Bastards.
That's
I think
not
it's
really a
wonderful
theory,
movie.
but sure.
I think it's a wonderful, amazing movie. It won an award, and that's
Did it?
why. Yeah.
Okay. What else is there to say about this?
Inglourious Bastards?
Yeah. You like brought it up before we like
this
press
is my
record.
thing. I wanted to tell you about how I feel about it.
No, but like what else? Because you were talking about it like, oh, this is gonna be the best thing that's ever happened, and now we're
I
here.
don't think that. I mean, it was pretty good. I thought so far. I think we're done.
I mean, it was very, very big words.
What?
I'm spooked now. I'm a stuttering.
Uh-huh.
And now we're gonna talk about Snowpiercer.
Yeah, now you do your bit. Do you agree with me?
What about Inglourious
About
Basterds?
Inglourious Bastards. Do
I
you think
mean,
you agree with the message? Let's
I
talk
think-
about that first.
I think the movie's fine. It's a fine movie.
Well, audience,
got
we need to
too
tell you
much
about
stuff
one thing
going
about
on.
me and Alex
Yeah.
about our movie taste. I personally think big picture, like what the meaning of the movie, and this is books stuff too. I prefer a good meaning, a good purpose, a good message, motive behind the.
This is for like
movie.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you already say that? Was I just not listening? I was playing with the Lego.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I prefer movies,
He likes
games.
he focuses on the point. I focus on the experience if it was fun or not. Get to the point, point boy.
Point. So
Sorry,
yeah. So I.
that was just too much. That was what,
God
dude?
dang it.
Dude,
God dang it. Can you like pause it?
no, I can't pause it.
God dang it.
There's no pausing this. No, I have to do it alone again. No, this is so much anxiety. Oh no. Oh no, I'm here alone without Joe for the second time in 2 weeks. Isn't that a situation? Great. Allie Beetle, shout out to Allie Beetle. Allie Beetle told me not to talk to the audience when I'm alone, and that's all I'm gonna be focusing on. It's just that, no, it wasn't funny when you were talking to the audience, and you couldn't ever let there be like a silence, because then, there's so much pressure. What if there's silence? Do I have to stop talking? I don't want to stop. But if I stop talking, it's my fault. And there's no one to lean on. There's no one to lean on for comedy. I just have to keep talking. You know what I mean? I just gotta keep talking until he shows off the phone or whatever he's doing. I have this 2-liter bottle of lemonade that I got at like 3 when I got home, and it's 4:48 now, and it's like 2/3 of the way done, and I drank so much, and my insides are freezing. My insides are freezing because I drank 2/3 of a 2-liter bottle of lemonade, which is too much. If anyone ever asks you to like rate how much lemonade is too much lemonade, 2/3 of a 2-liter bottle of Minute Maid pink lemonade. I prefer pink in most cases. It's different. It is. It's different than normal lemonade. I can't tell you why. It's different. Oh, Joe's back. I've been talking about lemonade.
Okay, we're back, guys. Let's talk about Snowpiercer. Let's talk about Snowpiercer.
We were on a different. We were talking.
Huh?
We were on a topic about how you like.
Yeah.
You focus on the points.
And I think that the
stories.
point of Inglourious Basterds was more.
Yeah,
more
I liked Inglourious Bastard, but mostly only at the points with the French girl. I thought her story was the only good part of it.
Maybe. I like the scene with the in the basement.
I thought the scene with Mike Myers was just super out of
That
nowhere.
was so.
Why was
good.
Mike Myers in that movie?
That's just so funny.
Mike Myers played like a British general or something, and it was super weird.
I don't know.
And he played him for like 2 minutes, and then he was
was
done,
it?
and he
That's
talked
fun.
to Magneto or whatever.
It's fun.
Yeah, it was. I liked the French girl plot. It was.
Sure.
It had motive. It had character. It had tension.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Anyway, Snowpiercer.
Okay, let's talk about Snowpiercer. Give
So-
us a synopsis of Snowpiercer. Also, for me, it barely saw the movie.
Yeah, most people have not seen Snowpiercer, and
some
for good
people-
reason, because I looked up Snowpiercer, and the only award it won was for audio design.
Audio?
Not a joke. It won an award for audio design.
What does that even mean?
I don't
Designing audio?
know. I don't know what that means.
Make a pre-looking audio?
Yeah, I guess. Like an audio wave. Like you were saying.
Oh, man. Maybe if you look at the audio for
Maybe it makes like a
Snowpiercer.
real pretty.
Yeah, what
picture.
if it like
Maybe it looks like a train. Maybe
that would be actually nuts.
that would be insane.
Someone should do that.
What?
In
That
a
would be
movie.
that'd be the worst. That'd be the worst movie. It would sound awful.
I mean, because the thing about it, a train has like a bulb and then
Yeah.
a long bit, right? You can do the bulb, and then it comes up here, and then the movie slowly gets louder and more tense, drops off at like a tense scene, and then the rest of the movie is like, consistent audio.
I don't think that's worth it because who's looking at the audio
I
readout?
think it'd be a cute little thing.
No. It's not worth sacrificing audio
I think it'd
quality.
be a cute little thing.
I don't.
I think it'd be a cute little thing.
I don't think you should.
I think you do it really well,
I don't-
and I think
What?
you're just pessimist.
I disagree.
You
So
can do that.
Snowpiercer is about this world after global warming.
Warning.
After global warming, and the world froze because people released stuff into the atmosphere to like freeze the air, and it did way too much, and the world's frozen now, and the only survivors are on this bullet train that's traveling around the world to keep warm. And the whole movie's like an allegory for the class system. It's fine. The front half's like super rich and whatever. Back half is poor. And then there's like a middle class, but whatever. And so like Chris Evans?
Yeah.
Chris Evans
Yes,
plays
Chris Evans.
Captain America. Chris Evans plays the main dude, and he's like a war guy. He lives in the back of the train, and he's like, we're gonna do we're gonna do a revolution. And you're like, the whole movie you're like, why is Chris Evans so jacked when everyone else is so frail? And spoiler alert, it's because he's eaten like babies before, which apparently makes you real jacked for the next 10 years. They've only been on the train for like, I don't know, 20 years.
Yeah.
And then like there's a point where people were eating other people in the back half of the train. It was real depressing. Chris Evans has a line where he's like, ooh, you know what I hate about myself? I know what humans taste like. You know what I hate even more? I know babies taste the best. And I was like, wow, that's a weird sentence to have to say. Isn't it? Isn't that
well,
crazy?
At least he hates it.
Yeah, but it's still weird.
It's about...
It's
okay,
about...
We'll get to the bigger allegory. So I think Snowpiercer and Inglourious Basterds are the same in their bigger motif.
It's mostly like socialism is
Look.
the best, is the point.
Something else you're going to have to know
like
about,
you should
Joe?
look outside of the class system to really succeed.
Tell them how it ends. Tell them how it ends.
So it ends with two characters who I don't know their names. It's a father and a daughter. The father makes a bomb and then blows up the train. And then the daughter is the only survivor and walks out into the cold. And she's like, oh, wow, it's not really that cold. And she sees a polar bear and she's like, oh, cool, polar bear. And then the movie ends.
Mm-hmm.
And what I want to talk about, I know that Joe wants to talk about like the themes of the movie.
Yeah.
And
We'll
whatever.
Get there.
But what if they're just in Antarctica? What if it's not?
Maybe.
The world is over. Oh no!
Maybe.
What if this dude at the head of the train?
More to the point of the movie, I think.
Yeah.
It'd
What
be
if
better if that was the actual thing.
What if the guy at the head of the train? He's the guy from the Truman Show. I don't remember his name.
Really, he's again?
Yeah.
He
Again.
consistently plays that role. The
What?
headmaster, puppeteer guy.
Yeah, he does kind of, huh?
The
He's in
spooky-
Westworld.
He's in Beautiful Mind. He's this.
Yeah?
He's one of the not apparitions, but like the guys hallucinating people.
Okay.
And he's like a head of the
I've never seen
of the CIA.
I've never seen the movie.
It's hold on. We can talk about Beautiful Mind some other time.
It's fine. So yeah, he's at the head of the train, and what if he was like, "Hey, people who are scared or whatever, get on this train if you want to live," and then dumb people were like, "Okay," and they hopped on that train, and then he like is just circling the Antarctic, and he's like, "Whoa, now we're here." And the world's over. Don't leave.
Yeah.
And now they're just in the Antarctic, and all of them are stupid.
Your little Antarctic thing?
Yeah.
Is how the real world is, my dude.
Don't. Why would you do
Let's see
that?
if I can knock it off.
That's not an answer that's sufficing. Joe just took a glass bottle of root beer, put the cap back on it, and smashed it against my night table, denting it.
Denting what? The night table?
Yeah, you scratched it or dented it.
Whatever, man. I'll see if I can pop the cap.
Don't what? That's my night table. You can't whatever me. It's my property.
Yeah. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know.
It is. There's
back
no
to the point.
question.
Let's get back to the
I don't want to get back to the point. You son of a bitch.
I didn't hurt anything.
You are my night table.
I can't feel pain.
It's my night. I own that.
I don't believe in private property. Anyway, guys, I'm a socialist. Is what we're getting to with Snowpiercer.
You just damaged my property.
Whatever, man.
It doesn't matter if you don't value it. I value it, and it's mine.
Look, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Don't do that. Don't scrape the. Don't do
I'm
that.
sorry. I apologize for hurting your feelings.
No, you don't.
Why? Why
You
don't you
don't
believe
care.
me?
Anyway, let's go.
Snowpiercer. So what I was saying about the whole thing with smashing the bottle, I've seen Snowpiercer.
Yeah.
I just wasn't really paying attention.
It feels like one big video game. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
good.
I think
They eat cockroaches.
your Antarctica thing
And
is a
babies.
perfect analogy. Look, I'm ready to get propagandized, audience, because
How
I have
how
a
far are
full
we in
agenda.
episode 2? 20 minutes in episode 2. And we're gonna
get propagandized.
propaganda.
Look,
Joe does not represent the Joe and Alex podcast politically.
I represent myself politically.
Joe
I guess.
represents himself politically. The Joe and Alex
But-
podcast takes its stand of no.
You're a libertarian. You're completely the opposite of what I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean not completely the opposite, but opposing viewpoint to
Oh.
freshen up the conversation.
Yeah. Sure.
I am a socialist.
Yeah. Joe's a socialist.
Yes, and I think obviously Snowpiercer agrees that the class system is rigged and is bad and stuff. You watch the movie, see how the class system in the train
Yeah,
is bad.
it's bad. It's like all of, oh, you weren't revolting. You were just keeping the system alive. It's fine. It's
Yeah, and then
it's
the,
heavy-handed.
the lower classes eat people out of desperation because
Yeah.
they just have to live and stuff.
And there's no like windows in the lower class. There's a whole analysis about the windows of Snowpiercer
Yeah.
on Nerdwriter. Have you seen that?
No.
There's a YouTube channel called Nerdwriter. He's really smart. He makes stuff about movies, and he talks about how windows in Snowpiercer like drive the point home, because in the back half of the train there are no windows, and that's to drive the point home that for the people in the back half, the train is the whole world, and they can't see outside of it. They can only see forward or backwards.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of shots of Chris Evans looking forward or backwards, but never to the side, because it's a train. Because you can't put a camera. It's fine.
Yeah.
So, the two characters, the father and daughter, the one that blows up the train, every time there's violence, he distracts his daughter by telling her to look outside of the train. When they get to the middle class sections, there's windows,
Yeah.
and he tells his daughter to keep looking outside of the train to give her hope that like you can break this,
Yeah.
not just keep the cycle moving. And sorry. And the point is, no windows in the back half because trains the whole world. There are windows in the middle class because they're comfortable enough to think for themselves, but they're educated enough to think for themselves, but comfortable enough to not do anything.
Yeah.
And there's no windows in the upper class because they don't get it. They're just so indulgent that they don't understand. And then through the whole time, they're reminding you, like, hey, isn't outside great? Isn't outside way more hopeful than this violence?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay, obviously, I don't know if any of you know Marxist theory.
No one knows.
Yeah, so basically the idea is everyone always says communism. Technically,
I'm
communism...
sick, by the way. If I
Yeah.
sound nasally, I'm sick.
Technically, communism, okay, just to enlighten everybody, not saying you should be a communist, is that communism is not the government styles that have existed, and I'm not saying that it ever, because the idea is that after socialism, okay, utopia will exist, there'll be no more governments. I'm just trying to talk about
Yeah.
There'll be no more governments, it'll be heaven,
Yeah.
and everyone will share all their stuff, and it's great, and there's robots make everything for you.
Yeah.
And labor value doesn't exist because you just do what the hell you want. And the idea is, it's utopia, and I think outside the
Capitalist train, yeah.
out of the train is communism, and what you're fighting for, or the revolution or whatever, okay, would be socialism, and the idea, I think, at the end is that he's just fighting for himself or something like that. It's supposed to be a knock at the Soviet Union and their revolution where it just became a dumb bullshit.
Well, no, that's not the idea. The
What
train
was-
is capitalism.
Yeah.
It's not socialism.
No, but isn't the revolution rigged or something? Or
The revolution is just to continue the cycle.
Yeah.
He had to get to the front of the train because he was like, "Ooh, you're gonna be my successor," or whatever. And there's been revolutions before. It's a whole big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This taking a stab at like the Soviet Union and the Russian Revolution.
Sure.
Okay, I'm just trying to enlighten.
Sure.
Use my historical knowledge.
I don't know.
Because even Lenin, okay, who's a big figure, said that the Soviet Union was a just state capitalist, and it wasn't actually what they were professing. It wasn't outside. of the train. They were just fighting for the inside of the train, but with different people at the head of the train, right?
Sure.
It's the same oppression, same bad stuff, same
Yeah.
class system, just different, organized differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the analogy of Snowpiercer. I think I would agree. I'm not saying everyone else in the whole world should agree. I mean, I think I'm right. That's why I believe what I believe. But
All right.
look,
Well, yeah, that got
that got too
heavy-handed.
serious.
That got way heavy-handed.
Look, I'm just trying to throw
You're just
out there
trying to?
China knowledge.
You're China.
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 China. Speaking of that, you want to talk about Donald Trump?
I don't at all. Why would I ever accept
Yeah, I'm
that
done
proposition? I don't
Okay.
want to do that in my life for reason 1. Reason 2. No thanks. Reason 3. Nah. Reason 4.
Do you want to do a 30-minute episode this time?
No.
45 minutes?
45 minutes. We're going to go 45 minutes.
Okay.
We're going to go 45
It's
minutes.
consistent? Okay, I'm fine with that.
We're going to go 45.
You can do
Okay.
an hour if you think
So,
I'm-
are you going to watch La La Land?
Probably.
Because I have stuff I want to talk about it.
Save that for next episode.
Are you going to watch La La Land in the next week?
I don't know. Probably. I really want to see it.
I don't think you'll like it.
Why?
I don't know, just does it seem like you're kind of J-Ban.
If it has like a meaning, which I imagine it looks like some kind of that kind of pretentious kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, it does, but I don't
Yeah.
think you'll agree with it.
Oh. Is it individualistic garbage?
Kinda?
Tell me the message? You want to talk about it the whole way through, don't you?
I do, but I want to talk about, like, the lighting, specifically, and how it
Okay.
adds to the
Is
message.
that gonna ruin the movie for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to save it for the next episode, or do you don't care about my feelings?
I'll say... Ugh. Are we gonna do movies again the next episode?
Maybe.
Or are we just gonna
Yeah,
switch
fine.
it up?
Just talk about fucking La La Land. I'll watch the movie, know everything's gonna happen. It'll be ruined.
I'm
for
not
me.
gonna... It's not gonna ruin the whole thing.
Okay.
It's just gonna... Yeah. Anyway. So, in La La Land, the main point of the movie is... The overall point of the movie is that love does not make your dreams come true. It's... You gotta work for your dreams. Finding love is just like a side mission, I guess.
Yeah.
And what really like pushes that point home is the lighting in La La Land, and the lighting. I'm not talking about the lighting of like the lighting on the characters' faces or the lighting of the sun and the moon. I'm talking about the lights in the background of the movie. And in the beginning of the movie, all of the lights are the same. The two main characters, Sebastian and Mia, are both down on their luck, creative artist people. And they're both like, ooh, we moved to Hollywood. It's hard. We're both broke and whatever. And we both have dreams to be big stars. So all of the lights that represent dreams are all very tall street lights. They're crisp and they're high up and they're everywhere because they're
Okay.
similar to everyone else's and they're unreachable. But they're very clear. They know what they want. They just can't get them right now and they're very cliche.
Okay.
And there's this really great scene where the two are like singing a song around a lamppost, and once the song ends, Mia gets a phone call and she has to go to her car, and the camera pans around to like tens of other lampposts that are equally as bright, equally as high up. They're the same lamppost, and it's supposed to be like they're not the only ones. And then once they kind of like get together, lights become more sporadic. Some lights change color. There's neon lights now. Lights just become different and from a different point of view, because now they're in love and they're seeing their dreams affect their dream. Seeing love affect their dreams.
Okay.
It's like, whoa, it's cool. And yeah, but it doesn't mean that they got their dreams. It just means their dreams they're getting a new perspective on their dreams.
Okay.
And at the end, they kind of learn that they have to push it. they have to push for it themselves. This is kind of the point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
Good movie. I'll watch.
It's a good movie.
I'll watch.
Yeah, it's good. I recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah. We're at 30 minutes. And Joe's tired.
I'm just yawning. I'm just back now. Okay. Okay.
What? Why are you saying okay like you had something to goddamn say, Joe?
I can't tell what makes you excited about movies.
What?
In reality, I think you say it's experiences. I think that's a fine, valid point. Right? But if it's immediate, like if you just watched a movie that was really exciting,
Yeah.
the whole time, that was it.
Yeah.
Fun movie.
Yeah.
Like Fast and the Furious 7.
Well, Fast and Furious 7 isn't exciting to me. It's just like,
It's not.
what the fuck is the experience I had when I watched one of the Fast and the Furious movies one
Okay,
time.
another thing about
Guardians of the Galaxy is a fun time all the way through.
I think it's, yeah.
And I recognize there isn't really a point. I'm
be.
like, alright, that's great. I'm
There might
fine
be.
with it. I don't care.
There might be.
They're,
It's not friendship.
well, that's like the least effort you can put into a point of a movie.
You did though. I don't know.
We spent 5 minutes on each movie. That's a bad. That's a bad.
Yeah, I think
plan.
we should. I was thinking in the future maybe we do one movie per episode, prepare some notes. I don't know, but you know.
I think
just
we
trying
should.
it out.
We should just.
Not do movies.
Yeah, we'll just do movies this time because
Okay.
we got movies on the mind.
Yeah, movies on the mind.
Movies on the mind.
Okay. What?
Blah, 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 blah.
I mean, maybe we could. Do you want to do TV shows now, or do you want to do that in another episode?
Sure. What TV show do you want to talk about?
The Twilight Zone.
What about
We
it?
watched this together.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think the Twilight Zone is so successful? Do you think it's A, because it's creepy? Because sometimes
Yeah.
they're creepy episodes, and those are always the most famous ones. B, because it's an interesting concept, and they're always good concepts or
Yeah.
something. C, because it's just a classic, and
Can I just say my opinion and you stop your fucking dumb?
Fucking multiple choice is dumb. Sure.
You're the multiple choice,
Fine.
Mr. Colette.
Hmm?
Hmm?
What do you think?
Anyway, I think it's it's successful because when it came out, they were doing something new, and they were doing something new every episode.
Yeah.
It never got
I
stale.
don't think there were that many TV shows back then that were repetitive yet.
I do.
I don't know.
Like, I Love Lucy was probably done 20,000 times.
Oh, yeah.
Like, can you imagine how many shows about a housewife or a house dude there were?
Yeah.
House dude?
House dude. House dude.
That would be a bad show. House dude?
House dude. Dude, no, it would not be.
Why would that not be a
You
bad
know what I'm
show?
picturing right now?
What?
Our hair cutter guy? He's house dude. The guy that cuts our hair.
We share a haircut person.
Yeah, he cuts both of our hair. Look.
I am not comfortable with the world knowing this information,
Oh.
but I refuse
Weird.
to edit.
We live near each other.
No, we don't.
What do we do?
Not barely.
In relative to the world, man.
In relative to the world,
if you
in
pointed on a
relative to the
map
world.
to our house,
yeah,
it'd be the same place.
fine.
The same point place.
Yes.
Okay. Basically, I'm picturing him as house dude.
I don't know where New York is on the map.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I'm not positive. I know where it
You
is,
do.
but I'm not positive.
You do. It's a big thing. You can see
Is it?
You can see it. It's a
I'm
island.
not. It's
Well-
an island
Yeah.
on the map.
Yeah.
It's an island,
Dude, I'll fucking show you.
dude.
You don't know that.
I know that it's. I'm pretty sure. Give me a blank map, and then I'm gonna point to where I think it is,
Okay, one sec. Blank.
and then we're gonna prove that I'm an idiot. I'm gonna call this one not as funny. Stick with us.
Do you have the states or no?
No, wait. What do you mean?
There would just be the state outlines. So it's fine. I got one that doesn't have it.
No, I need the state outlines.
Okay.
That's the whole point. Because then you could be like, this is actually this state. Is it this one?
That's New York State, yeah.
So why did you say it's an island that's
They're
not an
talking about the
island?
city.
What?
They're talking about the city.
No, I'm talking about New York State.
Okay.
Because I'm never positive that that's New York. Because it's very big.
We live right there.
Yeah, I know.
not gonna give away our location, but we live right
New
here.
Jersey. I did
It's
it.
a big place, but I meant
It's a big place. West Orange. I'm kidding. Well, now I know.
I've never been to West Orange, man.
You've never been to West Orange?
I think I've seen it on the map.
I don't remember being in West Orange ever, but I remember seeing the geotag on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Clifton.
East Hanover I go to a lot because there's a Chipotle and it's very close.
You're just narrowing us down
What?
for the audience at home.
The audience at home lives in our town. No one else listens to this.
That's
No
true.
one listens to this anyway.
Look, we get.
We're
there.
just gonna
We'll
keep
get there.
putting it out.
We'll get there.
Are we?
No.
Okay.
So, let's talk about geography.
Okay.
My favorite thing
What's
are
your-
peninsulas that look like
I don't know what that
penises
word
or
means.
Peninsula? You know what a peninsula is?
No.
Florida is a peninsula. Louisiana is a peninsula. Texas is not. There's Mexico down there, but it looks like one on the map. Anything that sticks out.
That's not an explanation. That's just examples.
Anything that sticks out.
Anything that sticks out in a what?
The ocean.
Okay, well that was a very specific piece of information that I was missing.
Because they always, for whatever reason, look like penises or boots.
Texas doesn't.
Texas isn't a peninsula.
I guess
There's
so.
Mexico down here, so
Yeah.
it connects. So
Well, what about California?
it's not a peninsula.
Why not?
Doesn't stick out in the ocean.
This part sticks out.
This is not significant enough.
Okay,
I don't know what the definition for long enough is.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Are we a peninsula?
No.
Is Delaware?
I was thinking about that.
I think
Like,
Delaware is
Maryland's a
peninsula.
part of it, and Virginia get the little end of the
Yeah.
tail.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe a
Oh.
little claw.
Is this entertaining? Was this
I don't
podcast
know.
entertaining? How
We're
much
back
we got
now.
left? We got 10 minutes left.
Okay, you want to talk about another movie?
No.
Okay.
Sure, let's talk about Moana. I watched it.
Moana. Okay.
So I'm sick. Did I say that already?
You did.
I'm very sick. And it sucks, and I need another co-Advil. And anyway, so I watched Moana this weekend. It's the Pixar or Disney? Who made Moana?
The
Pixar
same.
or Disney?
Effectively the same.
What?
Effectively the same.
Not what? No, they're not.
Yeah, man, they're owned by the same company.
Are they?
I think they're both Disney.
I don't think they are. Why wouldn't they just be called Disney? Why wouldn't they just all be? Why wouldn't it just all become Disney?
Because it's just a brand expand. Like, because they looks better.
I guess. Sure.
You know.
What?
You know.
Sure. So I watched Moana, possibly Disney, possibly
Pixar.
Pixar, and it was good. It weirdly had a point, which I wasn't expecting.
They do. They usually do.
Brother Bear doesn't have a point.
Yeah, it does.
What's the point of Brother Bear?
The point of Brother Bear? If you haven't seen Brother Bear, do you want to do a short synopsis of Brother Bear?
Not really.
Okay, the
They
point.
know it.
The point
If
of
you don't
Brother
know
Bear
it, fuck you.
is A, be grateful.
I guess.
B, be kind to everyone.
Less that.
No, he's mean to the bear because he thinks the bear's a murderer, but the bear's just trying to live his life.
Sure.
The mama bear.
Yeah, the Mama Bear.
Okay, and all things are sympathetic.
Sure.
Be understanding. Brother Bear, my dude. Anyway, back to Moana.
So Moana's point is like follow your dreams, and you have to go find happiness. And you can't compromise, or you'll always be unhappy.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's the whole point of it. And I was very surprised by that. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson's in it.
This is
He's
an
pretty
adult-
good. That's an adult. That's an adult.
Dwayne The
content.
Rock Johnson, let's talk about Dwayne The Rock Johnson, is only good when he's playing Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
What?
He's only good when he's
No,
playing...
he was good at. He was good. He was a
Was
good
he
voice actor.
when he was playing Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
A crazy,
Yeah.
kind of, woo, really
Yeah.
muscular guy.
Yeah, he was playing. Yeah, he was playing that.
He was playing Dwayne The Rock Johnson in that.
He was a
I can tell from
cool.
the commercial.
He was like a Hercules character.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. Mimi or something. Mimi.
Momo.
I don't know. I don't remember his name. There was a chicken named Hey Hey. But he was a cool character. He was like a Hercules guy.
Yeah.
And like he had tattoos of all the stuff he did, and they kind of like explained them all in different pieces. And he's like, "Wow, this guy's been around. He pulled shit out of the sea for humans or whatever. He's got a sad whatever." Point is, there's a chicken named Hey Hey, and he pecks at a rock. Right?
So
In the
we're
beginning
talking
of the movie. This is what we're
Dwayne
talking
The Rock
about.
Johnson.
This is what?
I was going to talk about Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No, we're talking about Hey Hey the chicken.
Okay.
In Moana. So, Hey Hey the chicken. Yeah, a rooster. Sorry, he's a rooster.
Maybe.
No, yeah, he is.
Okay, fine. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if roosters live in Polynesia or whatever it's supposed to
A
take place.
chicken is the same thing as
Yeah,
it's a rooster. There's no doubt in my mind that it's a rooster.
whatever, man.
I've
Okay.
seen roosters.
I'm just saying, maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. Keep
What's the
going.
plural of roosters?
Roosters.
Roosters? That sounds dumb.
Yeah, roosters.
Anyway.
It's not like fucking. The thing is, even I've totally given you this.
Yeah.
Octopus isn't even octopi. It's octopuses. We don't fucking speak Greek.
Yeah, but octopus sounds really dumb.
It does, but that's fucking the language, man. Sorry.
Whatever. So Hey is eating this rock. He's pecking at this rock like it's food, right? And everyone's like, why is this rooster so dumb? And then it swallows the rock whole.
Okay.
Not Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
What if he did? What if he really?
Joe dropped the thing that my dogs are gonna eat. and
Yeah,
die.
that's fine. But
No,
what
it's
if he did? Swallow Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
He didn't. He swallowed this rock,
You don't know that.
and then he like
Do you know where Dwayne
They
the Rock
spent,
Johnson is
like-
right now?
they spend like 30 seconds watching him puke it back up so he doesn't die, and then he goes back to pecking it. They're like, "Wow, what a dumb chicken," and then they move on.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Why? Why'd you do that? That was so vivid. That was such a vivid scene."
Okay. Now let's talk about Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
I have more stuff to say about.
I
Hey Hey the
have
chicken.
tons of stuff to say.
No,
about
let me talk about Hey Hey the chicken.
Fine.
So Hey is the second of two animal companions in Moana, and he's the only one that sticks. There's this pig. I don't remember his name. His name might have been Pork. I don't know.
You're funny.
Is it? Don't talk into your can when we're
Why
recording
not?
because it's bad audio. I'm weirdly concerned with audio.
You are.
Yeah. So there's this pig named Pork or something. And they kind of drop him like a third of the way through the movie. They're like, now it's Hey Hey. Hey Hey's the companion. And you're like, all right, I guess that makes sense. Sure. But like, what happened to the pig? Why not just bring the pig along also? Was it too many people? Was it too many animal companions?
There's only room for one lovable talking animal sidekick in this group.
Wait, so there's a point in the movie Dwayne The Rock Johnson's character can shapeshift into animals. Specifically. What?
Who did I just quote? There's only room for one talking adorable animal sidekick in this party.
I don't know.
I quoted Donkey from Shrek 2. Talking to and about Puss and Boots.
Well, you figure out that ultimately that is not true, though. You figure out ultimately that they can coincide. Anyway.
No, they can't. Actually, they stopped the rivalry.
There's a scene where Dwayne The Rock Johnson's character, who can shapeshift into animals, turns into Hey Hey.
What?
He, like, turns into a rooster that looks like Hey Hey. And you're like, oh, that's funny. And then at the end of the movie...
Was that my instinct?
Sure. And then at the end of the movie, Moana, like, locks Hey Hey up in a container so that he doesn't escape and kill himself because he's an idiot. And they're on a boat. And then Hey Hey, like, pops up out of nowhere to, like, save the day. You're like, whoa, Hey Hey. I bet that's Dwayne The Rock Johnson's character who is absent during the scene for some reason. But no, it's Hey Hey. It was Hey Hey. It wasn't Dwayne The Rock Johnson's character. Hey Hey got out of the triple sealed container somehow.
Okay.
With his massive intellect and appeared at the front of the ship to save the day. What?
Obviously.
They set up like he could turn into Hey Hey. And then he didn't.
That's just
Also,
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I think the guy from Flight of the Conchords is in the movie.
No way.
Yeah, look it up. Because there's this
turn my
crab.
phone.
Why? There's this crab. The audio's gonna get weird when I look this up. There's this crab, and he's like huge, and he has a song about being shiny. It sounds a lot like the singing from Flight of the Conchords. Hold on.
Guy. There's two dudes, yes.
The one with the
Australian?
accent. Yeah, the one with the accent.
They're both
Hold
Australian.
on. Then why would you?
I said, was
What
the
a
singer
crab.
Australian, the crab?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. Wait, what? Who's Cena? I don't remember the names of the people.
Alan Tudyk's in it?
Alan Tudyk.
Oh, it is.
Alan Tudyk is Hey Hey? Hey Hey the rooster is Alan. He never talks. Wait, why is Alan Tudyk
I don't know, he's a pretty good guy.
credited for Hey Hey?
I don't know.
What did he...
But yeah, it's
Wait,
Concord guy.
this is the flight of... Yeah. He plays the crab.
Okay.
Yeah, he plays the crab.
What's
And
his name? Say his name for the audience.
What? No.
Jiminy Cricket?
No, that's his name. Jamie Clement plays the shiny crab. He's a cool villain. I liked him. I like that scene. Why did Alan Tudyk?
Jermaine Clement.
Why did Alan? Wait, no. He was in Rogue One. Why is he credited?
He's the Robot.
What? It's his fourth. He was in Frozen.
What is Alan Tudyk in Frozen?
Alan Tudyk is getting around. What is he doing in Frozen? No, he's not Kristoff. He's the Duke of Whistleton. Okay, that's a character who talks, so that's fine.
What if he was like that rock, the
If he
snowball
was the
monster?
I think there's a conspiracy there. I would legitimately think there's a
Is he
conspiracy.
credited as the snowball monster?
No, it doesn't talk.
He doesn't.
I guess, but
Who made that
no,
noise?
I'm not gonna look into it. Why is he credited as Hey Hey the Rooster?
He doesn't talk.
No, Hey Hey
Is he
never
making
speaks.
chicken noises?
He goes
That's that.
once. He goes once, and they got Alan
Tudyk.
Tudyk.
You do that?
What? He was on Firefly. He was
Yeah,
on.
good
He was
show.
in Serenity.
good.
He was on Rogue One. He's a very famous actor with a lot of variety, and you hire him to play Hey Hey the Chicken.
It's an all-star cast.
Hey Hey the Chicken.
The Rock, Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
That's it.
No. Yeah. That's it. That's it.
And Flight of the Conchords guy, Jermaine Clement.
Yeah, Jermaine Clement. I'm glad I knew that was him. Oh, we went over a little bit. We're a minute over.
I didn't even get to talk about The Rock. Can we...
Join us next time.
No, I want to talk about The Rock now.
Join us next time to talk about.
What if I?
Dwayne
if I
The
just
Rock
keep going?
Johnson.
Will you stop it?
I mean,
So Dwayne The Rock Johnson has an Instagram.
I'm probably gonna stop
He has
it.
an Instagram and it's hilarious, and I want to show you some stuff.
All right, pull up your phone.
My phone is dead.
Yeah.
Look at in your spare time, audience. Look at Dwayne The Rock Johnson's Instagram. Go through.
Oh
that.
no, the recorder is gonna stop automatically.
Audience, I love
My
you.
hand isn't going to touch it at all. This is a lot of build
Just
up
get
for
it off.
Ginger.
Get over
Okay, bye. See you. Come back next time. Goodbye.